What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another week, everybody. I hope you had an amazing start into your new week, and thank you so much for tuning in, taking the time out of your day watching today's video. Today I would like to talk about this young lady who went to a singles event that is called Crush Club in Houston. Maybe some of you guys know about this event. Got rejected by a dark-skinned, handsome man who decided that he rather wants to talk to a white woman. Now you may say, to each their own. Everybody can do whatever they want to do on this event. Everybody can talk to whoever they want to talk to on this event. There are no boundaries, no nothing. But this young lady doesn't seem to be too happy about what happened on the event, and she has something to tell us. You ready to listen? I am. Let's roll the clip.
So I went to this singles event last night in Houston called Crush Club. And hopefully this doesn't get in the wrong eyeballs, but black men that talk to white women and kind of like push you away when you're trying to talk to them, it's kind of crazy. Like, I was talking to this gentleman last night at the event, and I just stumbled upon him. He was at the bar and I was going towards the bar, and I started talking to him, and he was a nice statuesque black guy. So he had a red sticker on, and I was like, okay, so he's in my age range or whatever. So I started talking to him, and he's with this Latino guy, and they're just, chatting it up or whatever. And I was like, okay, finally I'm finding the people with the red tags on. How are you guys doing? Just, mingling. I have no problem talking to anybody. So he says, I'm doing good. And he's like really chipper and really like, over the top, kind of just like, not flamboyant, but like boisterous and, full of energy. Super chill, seemed like, or whatever. But he kept looking over me. He's taller than me, and he kept looking over me. And he was like doing these eyes at his Latino friend. I was like, okay, well, how long have you guys been here? And he ends up saying like, oh no, we just got here maybe like 30 minutes ago. And I was like, okay, I've been here for about an hour. Have you already stopped by the bar? Or this is, he was like, no, I'm not actually going to the bar. I just like staying by the bar line because, people are moving and it's more accessible. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, cool. All right, well, anyways, like, what's your name? And I see it on his name tag, but I always like to say, what's your name? I don't remember his name. Let's not even go there because irrelevant. But
now you know damn well that this woman remembers that guy's name. She remembers it because how do I know? That laughter, the comment that remembering his name is actually irrelevant because she liked what she see, and I'm going to have to give her some kudos because she actually went ahead and talked to the guy. A lot of women don't do that, especially when they go to these single events. They just sit there and they're probably just acting like they're just too good to be dealt with. But in her case, she actually made the first move and talked to the handsome guy. We're not going to see the man, but at least as she described it, he was good looking to her. But if you're a woman and you're out at a singles event for over an hour and still nobody has talked to you, maybe it would have been time for you to pack your bags and just leave the event. Because after an hour, to be honest with you, it's like going somewhere and you're realizing, okay, this is really not going into the right direction. It is time to pack it up and go. Like, don't even try it. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste anybody else's time, right? That's how I see it. But for her acting like this at the end of the video, I know for sure that she is hurt. And we're going to get into the other details right now.
Irrelevant. But he keeps looking at this Latino guy like over and beyond me. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to hold you guys up. It was nice to meet you. I just like to mingle and say hello to everybody. 2 seconds later, this motherfucker is with this white girl. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I wasn't your type. Sorry for interrupting your swag for the white girls. No offense, but like...
Now, why does the man have to be a mother effer and this N-word and just all of these things? Why is that necessary? Obviously, sweetheart, you were not his cup of tea, which is still nice of him that he was talking to you. He could have just rejected you right from the beginning. He could have been like, you know what, I don't have time for you, just walk past you, not even notice you, not even look at you. But still, the man was kind enough to have a full-blown conversation with you. I mean, how many times do girls get approached by men and they just give them the hand? Talk to my big ass hand. Talk to my hand. I'm not going to talk to you. you're gonna have to pay me if you want me to talk to you. You're gonna have to buy me, not only me a drink, you gotta buy my whole squad of friends a drink if you want me to talk to you. But this man, being a man, obviously was like, okay, going back and forth, but still wasn't good enough. And this is how women handle rejection. They hate to be rejected. Now, it doesn't matter if this guy wouldn't have rather talk to a white lady, could have been a Puerto Rican, could have been another black woman. If he wants to talk to somebody else, that's his God-given right. And I'm sure if she would have seen somebody else that would have been cuter than him, she would have went ahead and talked to that guy. I mean, there's really no reason to get online and call the man names. I feel as though it would have been so much more classier for her to get online, talk about the event, talk about what had happened without calling the man names.
For the white girls, no offense, but like, it's just so curious and like different. Like, I don't know. I go to a lot of black spaces. So when I go to these spaces, I know that then it's like other news. But when you're in these kind of spaces and like everybody's involved, it's kind of one of those things where you're just like, you're unsure, so you don't want to step on any toes. And throughout the night, you know, I saw this guy, not looking, but you know, we're in a space where it's like, okay, if you already talked to somebody, that kind of like piques your eye when you're in that space still. So this man talked to at least 4 white girls only. And mind you, there were several beautiful black ladies there. And that's okay. That's your preference. Nobody is talking about the preference. Let's not go there. Let's not say, oh, why can black girls date white guys and white guys can't date white girls? I mean, black guys can't date white girls. We're not comparing. It's just how he was like basically looking through me like I was like invisible. Like, I get your preference, but you can also show me respect and like speak to me if I'm just talking to you. And you don't have to like look through me and like, you know, be looking over to your friend like, you know, fuck this chick, let's talk to her. Like, I don't know, kind of weird. But black guys that do that, it's just, it's like, bitch, and he's dark skinned. I look like your mom, like.
Her reaction really shows you that this woman is clearly upset about what happened at that singles event. I mean, maybe he just doesn't like pudgy women. You don't know that. Maybe his preference are just non-black women, white women, or any other woman who has a different type of skin color than him. I mean, I like black men. I got my black man, you know what I mean? I always wanted to only have a black American man. But just like she said, it's a preference thing. But still, this is how women handle rejection. They cannot stand it, so they feel as though they need to get online and make a video about it. Not only that, they also need to call the man names. And as I'm watching this clip, the only person that I can think of is the great Kevin Samuels. What would he have said in this situation? And this is not me saying it. This is just me repeating what Kevin Samuels would have said. Does the sentence even make sense? But you know what I mean. He probably would have asked her, when was the last time you weighed yourself? How tall are you? And what's your dress size? And if she would have continued to speak a certain way about that dark-skinned man that did not want to talk to her, instead of that talk to a white woman, Kevin Samuels probably would have said that she was probably more fit, she was probably more feminine, and maybe she was even more friendly. I don't know how the conversation between these two went. From what she's telling us, it went cool until she was noticing that he rather wanted to talk to somebody else. But looking at this whole situation scenario from Kevin Samuels' perspective, he would have been like, sweetheart, you should have not been at that single event. You should have been at the gym. And after you have lost a couple of pounds, you could have went to the single event. I mean, am I right? Am I wrong? This is, like I said, not what I'm saying. This is just what Kevin Samuels would have said. May he rest in heaven. But yeah, but at the end of the day, what does his mom have to do with this? I see so many women online complaining about certain things, and then they always have to bring somebody's mother. And there's one thing that I would always notice is that some women would say black men hate their mothers, which is the reason why they are dating somebody else that's not looked like him. Does it even make any sense? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. So let this be a lesson learned to this young lady. Next time she's thinking about rejecting somebody, I hope she will remember how it actually felt being rejected herself, because women, they don't care about how many times or how they are rejecting a man. I feel as though that this man was still kind of polite about it. Like I said, he could have reacted in a whole completely different way. Let me know what you think about this, guys. Do you think that she has the right to get online and be as upset as she was? Or should she just, tell her side of the story and just not call the man any names? That's just my humble opinion, and I would love to know yours. So let me know down below in the comment section. Other than that, I hope you had a great start into your new week. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you share with your friends and family, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And if you did, of course, welcome on board. I am very happy that you have joined this community. So guys, thank you all so much. Of course, always stay alert so you can stay alive. And as I always say, catch me on the next video. Thank you all so much.